Well, Pancho, you're recognized as the world's singles professional champion. And of course, Tony Trabert, before turning pro, is recognized as the amateur champion of the world. You have a pretty good series going on this tour with Tony. How do you feel about it?
Well, Ed, it's a tough series. We've played a little over 40 matches now, and we're looking forward to playing some 60 more in other parts of the country. And it's a tough series. We're going to be playing straight through for 6 months from the 1st of December till the end of May, and eventually go overseas with the same tour.
Well, Tony, how does this, Pancho, how does this work monetarily? Who gets the big cut?
Well, as the rule, the amateur generally gets the big cut because he's giving up his amateur status to turn professional, so he doesn't do that unless he's assured a good guarantee against a good percentage, as I was in 1949. And that first year I turned professional, I made a gross of $84,000. Tony figures to make about the same this year. However, this year there's an added incentive for me as well as for Tony, in which the winner of this tour will come out getting a bonus contract worth $25,000 minimum guarantee against a percentage next year.
Mm-hmm. Well, Pancho, you've been a professional for several years. Who, in your estimation, was the toughest professional you ever played?
Well, I played Jack in 1949 and 50, and I lost to Jack. However, I don't believe I was playing near as good then as I am today, or as well as I was in 1954 when I played Frank Sedgman. So therefore, I feel it's split up between two players, and that is that Jack Kramer and Frank Sedgman were both two of the toughest players I think I've ever played, or that anyone could have ever played. Mm-hmm. Jack would have been rated in my book as #1 on this type of a tour because he had that tremendous concentration which is required on a tour of this type. However, on a one given match, such as the Davis Cup or the National Championship, where a fellow would doubly concentrate because of the incentive of the championship, I think that any one of us could have come out winning depending on how we would have played on that day.
Well, Pancho, a final question. This professional tour certainly is a tough grind, a lot of traveling, eating different places, irregular hours, playing on different courts. How do you feel about your legs, your physical condition? Now, tonight you look very good, and I hear you're in very fine physical shape. How long do you think you can go as a professional?
Well, Ed, I am fortunately in the finest condition I've been in for a long time. I weigh 183 pounds, exactly what I weighed in 1949 when I played in the amateur championship. And it seems though with the years behind me now, I've got more experience, and I'm able to conserve my energy. And also, I work my opponents more, and I feel physically I've always been able to feel I have the edge. I feel today I have the edge, so that I always feel if I'm the least bit tired on the court, well, my opponent's more tired. Mm-hmm. So I have all those things going for me, and my tennis has improved immensely in the last 3 or 4 years with the top flight competition I've had from Segura, Sedgman, Kramer, and now Tony.
Okay, Pancho, thanks very much for being on the program tonight, and the best of luck to you on the rest of the tour.
Thank you.